Okay, there is a story about the Temple of Seti. There's this little girl named Dorothy Eady who is a reincarnated Egyptian princess. She remembers her former life or whatever. And she remembers details about an ancient civilization that nobody else knows about. She knows where she lived. She knows what happened to her and all this in a lot of detail. So they were really astonished to hear about everything that she knew about being an Egyptian princess and all this. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We have caution. We have traditional relationship. We have a consistency. We have lack of change, solid, accountability, and fixed. We have a thief. We have cheating, losing something, misplaced, swain. We have all that is stolen does not have to be physically taken. We have theft goes on all the time. We have spending time with somebody who drains your energy as a form of a thief. They are stealing your peace of mind. Warning not to be careless with your valuables. We also have servant. We have single female, uncharted territory, obedience to yielding or to submissive in some situation. Then we have the high priestess with wisdom, good judge of character. Okay. So we have remain patient in love, calm exterior with inner passion and intensity, good judge of character, following your feelings, secrets reveal the relationship that was wasted potential, lovable rogues, fearless, courageous lover. We have difficult to commit, rash, eccentric relationships, charming, shallow, darling, passionate, exciting liaisons. We have picky about lovers, independent lover, honest, straightforward, boundaries out, unemotional, independent, single people, enjoy your own company. Changes in a relationship, changes in romantic life, the end of a relationship, outgrowing a relationship, a new relationship, parting, accepting the inevitable, a relationship that changed. We have failure to communicate, a clash of perceptions. We have painful words. We have tolerance, safety, surprise, express yourself. Use brains for evil, is manipulative, cruel, thinks that they are above the people. Weakness, takes advantage of their power, and we have manipulative. We have an exciting change, a chance to show your skill. We have sportsmanship. We have we have a opportunity to grow. We have a rival. We have a conflict. We have friendly competition. We have marriages, commitments, traditional motives continued, good advice, morality. We have forgiveness for the past transgressions and conformity. We have woman carrying a child. We have the escape. We have massive leaves. We have swirling up, we have the traveler, we have the encyclopedia, not on the menu. We have no facts, makes up makes up shit lies, and we also have beads. With this story, and this is where I had a problem with it too, is that with the ancient Egyptians, they had wigs. These beads were made out of like animal fur, skin, hides, and bone. Basically, all the beads were made out of something like that. And this young kid was saying that she was like this princess of Egypt or whatever, and she mentioned all this stuff. But the thing is that with ancient Egypt, everybody had a role. Like that, you weren't just a kid. You were doing other things. You were hunting. You were gathering. You were doing other things. Even if you were royalty, you were somewhere else. And this kid was only like she remembered being in like the pyramid or whatever. So that would either mean that she passed away when she was young from infant death syndromes or something to that effect. Because people didn't really stay in the pyramids. The pyramids were like built after the fact. The places in which like Egyptian royalty stayed were like these hallways and palaces and things that look like homes. So it's a little bit far-fetched to say that she knows about Egyptian culture and all this. I think she's in like a memory of a former life, because you can go through like past lives in like a brief sector of your cycle of lives and see different aspects of history and stuff for a second. But a lot of times you don't live like that whole experience. I think she had a brief life there, and that's why it's like a memory or a dream or something. But could also be like she was contacted by like a former god or goddess that would give her back a memory from her past life too. Because you do have guardian angels from different sections of history too. That'll give you little dreams that teach you a lesson about certain things and try to teach you before your parents can teach you like a common sense thing or something. It's like from like your former mother or father or something. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I find it to be more of that type of thing than an actual like, oh, she knows about Egyptian culture and things. I think that's a little far-fetched. But you can have little bits and pieces given to you when you're a kid. I still have that weird dream where it's like there's like a bunch of these like tall grass things like all the way down, like a whole stockade of fences, which I find is interesting. And then there's four kids. I'm not sure if they're mine or whatever, but it's like a former life dream, whatever it is. And it's just like, it's a very weird time. It goes from like a calm atmosphere and then it gets like a war type of feeling. And it's just like, goes from 0 to 60 within a matter of minutes. And then that's the end of it. It's not, it doesn't go into great detail. Like, it's just fences, 4 kids with me, and then that's it. There's nothing that happens after that. I don't know what country I'm at. I don't, like, it could be anywhere. It could be at my house right now. Like, my family and fences is, like, a big thing, But that little input of, like, a former life, it has all the feeling of, like, right now, Like, it's weird how the human psyche works. Your consciousness goes back to times in which you felt the same way you feel now. And you see like different categories of former lives where you felt the same way. It doesn't happen all the time. It happens in dreams, and people don't really remember dreams sometimes. But if you constantly have a case of deja vu or a feeling of deja vu, usually those will come up. You know, it's kind of weird how consciousness works. You don't have to be consciousness in the sense of living. You can be consciousness in the way of knowing. Okay? So it's different. But hopefully this helps somebody. But yeah, you can have like a photographic memory and still have these types of dreams that seem so real, like you've lived them before, and then it's like where the fuck was I? Like, you know, it's one of those weird things. But I think it's worth looking into. I mean, the psyche and consciousness are very different things. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, alright? Bye.